next session is about basics of Barista Championship preparation. So from the tasting now to another tasting session, of course, but it's not going to be as much as the previous one, though. So we are here for the basics of Barista Championship. We have Mr. Michalis Dimitrakopoulos. I hope I'm right. Yep. Yeah. So he's the global brand ambassador for Barista Attitude. And I would request him to take over the session from here. Please. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the invitation. Thank you so much that you are here today with me to see and to understand what's a barista competition. I don't know if all of you are going to compete or not, but sometimes we need to know everything, not only for the competition, but we have to know everything about how we can score higher in everyday routine as a good barista, and no matter if we're going in the competition. Because a lot of people, they believe that if you are not going in a competition, you are nothing. But the truth is that a lot of baristas, good baristas, they are over the world, around the world, but they have never tried to compete. So it doesn't mean that if you are not competing, you are not a good barista. But if you are, let's say, dirty, if you are not following some rules of specialty coffee, then no matter if you are the champion, you are not a good barista. So this is my motto. I will not try to tell a lot of things about me. I would like to focus more to understand my experience and how you have to change your mind to go in a competition. The only thing that I would like to tell about me is that I was studying like electrical engineer. So I started after high school to go in a college and try to learn how to make the machines, how to make electricity in the buildings and all this stuff. But because I felt in love with the coffee, and mostly I felt in love with talking with the people, I started working as a barista, and then I understand that I would like to do this job. So I started working as a barista 2007. I was 17 years old at that moment, and my experience was really, really nice. When I saw everybody from here maybe start like this, when I saw for the first time one partner of doing a heart or a tulip in a cappuccino, I was like, okay, I would like to do this. And I was trying to understand how I can become better and better. Because sometimes you can't go in the next level alone. So you need to learn from someone, to see some, to go and attend some seminars. And I spend a lot of money going and see how the people are doing a better cappuccino or a better pattern, or how to make a better espresso. So I started doing going to seminars to see the master of espresso. I started going to seminar after 5 years of working. So I started like 2013, and learn about latte art and all this stuff. Then I moved from my country because I fell in love more with the coffee. I stopped my studies and I went to Athens, the capital of Greece, with a group of people. The name, it was my first job, and the name of this shop, it was The Underdog, and now we are partners as well. So I started working there, and one day my partner Tassos told me, okay, would you like to compete in one competition? I told him yes. And I started training for Coffee and Good Spirits, 2016. It was my first time that I compete ever. So I didn't knew what is stage, I didn't knew what is scores is, I didn't knew anything about this. But the only thing that I learned all these years, the previous years, I was with very, let's say, tough persons, tough teachers, that they learn me how to be very clean and how to be very good on station management, because this is very important in our job. I will talk also later about this, but this helps me a lot because I pass through the bars, I pass through the bartender skills and also the barista skills. So I had a lot of experience how to work fast, but always to be clean. So this helps me a lot. And I won the national, I won the World Finals 2016 in Shanghai. It was my first time competing. I was really happy. I didn't understood what's the success. I was like, okay, now I'm a champion. And then after 3 years, I took the decision to compete again in my favorite competition, which is barista. I didn't took a decision to compete every year till the moment that to take the competition. I tried to stop for 3 years and be 100% sure that I would like to compete. And I would like to compete and go there and to show to the people something. Because sometimes the people, they are not telling, they are not competing because they would like to give some, let's say, knowledge to the people. They are trying to compete for the trophy. So I competed 2019. I got the second place. I was really happy, honestly, because it was the best place that we have ever had, like a country. And then I took the decision to become a certified judge to see how is from the other side. Because also for those that they are not a barista here, they are not, what I mean, they don't want to compete. If they see, because later I have some prints here to give you with a lot of advice. If they understand how the scores of evaluation and technical and all this stuff in a competition works, they will understand that is a daily routine in a good coffee shop with very good barista. So that's for me. I talk a bit more. So after the competition, I become on board on the team of the Astoria at that moment. So we create together, because I was there at the R&D, and I was trying to solve problems every day. So I was trying to see what is the problem on that machine that we made, the prototype, and change it every day. So we create the Astoria storm at that moment, and then we try to separate the brand and to explain to the people that the Barista Attitude brand, the new brand that we create, is for the specialty coffee. And now we are the official sponsor of the World Barista Championship, so we pass all the tests. They are always focusing on the temperature, the consistency on the temperature of the machine. So we pass all the tests, and now we are till 2025 the official sponsor of the World Barista Championship, and we are really proud. I'm really proud because from the beginning I really believe on this project. So let's talk about why people like the competitions. So there are a few questions and there are a few answers. Okay, so first of all, you have to improve not only to others, you have to improve to yourself first. Okay, so competition is always a good, let's say, way with your partners to change and to have a lot of conversation how to become better and better. Then, for sure, is the glory and the famous. You are on the top of the world or of your country. So this is very important. New ideas and new trend. This is for the people that they would like to go there and to create something. Just keep this in your mind. It's very important. For sure is the price and the publicity, because after the competition, a lot of people can get the hype and then earn some money for themselves because they have spent a lot of money for a competition. Imagine that for my competition in the World Barista Championship, I spent a lot of money, go to Panama, buy the coffee. The coffee was like 300,000 euro per kilo. So a lot of money. And we have done the process together, so it was cheaper. And then is what I believe is you will see that you become better and better after the competition. Because at the end of the competition, the judges are giving you some score sheets, and you are doing the debriefing. So they are explaining you what is wrong and what is good. And if you are open-minded, if you are not believe that you are the best in the world, then you will open your ears and you hear what you have to change. So this is one of the things. So here I will tell you very, very fast what is going to analyze. So we will analyze why do you do all these things, and why actually you are do the competition, why you are going to compete. Begin with the end goal in your mind. For sure, 100% to have the success, you need the correct team, and for sure you have to believe in your team. This is what in the USA, in the military of USA, they are saying, read the rules, so RTF. So every time that you are going to compete in a competition, or every time you are going to open a box to fix something, you have to read the rules. How you can go and to have the perfect, let's say, the success. You have to see the previous competitions to understand what is this competition, because a lot of people, they say, okay, I'm going to the competition. Okay, first of all, just look some competition and understand what is this competition. And the last one is adapt, improvise, and overcome. So we are going to analyze this, but please, because I don't want to talk alone, if you have any questions, just pick up your hand and tell me, Michalis, explain me this. So don't be afraid about this. We have time, we have a lot of time. And let's see the first one. So, try to find a reason that you are presenting this concept. Usually, at the beginning of everything, of the, let's say, a speech of the competition, you have to think about a concept, because most of the judges, they are expecting to hear a story. So it's like a fairy tale, that you are going there and you are presenting something. For sure, you can just tell them the information. But if you have a fairy tale, because we are talking about hospitality, okay, it's like one customer that is coming to your shop, you are telling to him that you don't know him. You are telling to him, good morning, and then you are trying to sell the coffee that you have in your grinder. So if you have a concept about this grinder and this coffee inside, for sure 100% you will sell this coffee. Maybe they will take more for their homes. If you just tell the information about this coffee, so I have a hail room variety, we took this hail room from Ethiopia, we implanted in India, so we have done this fermentation. Okay, we have here these things. But if you have a concept and you tell more information about how, why, and what. This is what the judges are looking. How you made it, why you choose this coffee, why you are choosing this process, why you are choosing this, and what is happening in my cup. But these three answer is always in the mind of a competitor. How, why, and what. So when you are doing a competition, or when you are serving a coffee in front of a cafe, and one guy that have no idea about coffee, it's like we are telling, it's funny, but it's not the truth, but it's like speaking in a stupid guy that he have never knows anything about the coffee. So you have to explain him how, why, and what. Do a lot of experiments to see what is works and what is not. Don't be afraid to try anything. Imagine that in chemistry, all these years, the guys that are working like I don't know, chemicals, is that right? Okay, chemists. So they are telling that a professional in chemistry have always to try everything that he's making. So this is our work. If you are not try a bad coffee, how do you know what's the bad extraction? If you don't try an espresso that is not correct on the visual, let's say, appealing of extraction, how do you know what is wrong? And if you have more experience on the taste evaluation for this 100%, you don't know to understand how to calibrate your grinder and how to explain to the people why the fine size is bitter and why the coarser side is a bit, let's say, acid. So always you have to try everything that you are doing. And don't be afraid to create things. Okay. Learn anything about your tools, your machine, your grinders, and this stuff. I have seen a lot of baristas, and especially at the coffee shop, not in the competition, that they have no idea how to work with a machine, how to calibrate the grinder, how the temperature affects the extraction of our espresso. So it's very important when you have some tools, the distributors, the tamper, why we have to tamp very well. So to know everything about this. In other case, there is no reason to go and compete. You have to know why, for example, I have done coaching one moment. So one time I was with this guy and I told him, the flow, it was in the middle. So I told him, did you clean the machine? He told me, yes, I do it with the powder and all this stuff. Okay, but did you clean the shower? What do you mean? So I take it off. So he had never done it before. So we took it off, we cleaned the shower, and then the flow, it was very nice. So you have to know everything about your tools. Don't be afraid to be like a technician. And if you are not good on making things, ask the technicians. Okay, ask the technician what the machine is doing. And this is be the best version of you as a barista on the sensory and the technical experience, because this at the wrong, let's say, time helps you to understand how to solve a thing. So if I'm here, I'm competing in the barista, I think that in barista competition of India, you have one grinder there, and you have to put your coffee, and then you have to calibrate your grinder very fast. It's totally different from world, right? Huh? So if you don't know how to calibrate the grinder on the taste, how you can solve this problem? Or you have to call your coach, or you have to call your, I don't know, your friend. Okay, I have this problem. So you have to know what is happening according to the parameters of the grinder or the machine, what is happening on the sensory evaluation of your coffee. I'm laughing because last week I had a guy that I was training him for coffee and good spirits. So it was like grab his hand, take it with me, create his speech, buy his tools, putting on the table, helped him a lot, but he have no idea. So I was like, come on, you have one opportunity to become a champion. Come on, okay, let's work a bit. It's for you, it's not for me. So he was expecting every time to call him and tell him, where are you? Come to make some, let's say, preparation for some trainings. So he was expecting from me to call him and to push him to go in the championship. First of all, you have to press yourself, and you have to press your own, let's say, mind to be there and do a lot of trainings. This is the most important thing. Even if you are paid a lot of money to have the best coach in the world, if you are not the best version of you, then it's a disaster. There are a lot of people around the world that they pay a lot of money. I know a lot of them, that they believe that if I have, let's say, Michalis as a coach, because he is this, he will help me on the score sheet. No way. This is impossible. On stage, you are alone. You have to prepare everything alone, and you have to be and solve the problems alone. Okay? This is what. Don't believe in manifest. Train in your best. Training is your best manifest. Don't believe that you are. If you're okay, you can see. I don't know. So a lot of people they tell me, okay, I'm doing manifest. I will be in the first place. I will be in the first place. Okay, if you are not doing a training, for sure you will not be in the first place. It's like, okay, next year, as Michalis, I will have a six-pack. So if I will stay here for 1 year, I will never do 6 packs in next year. Okay, so just train yourself. Don't wait the things and stay at your sofa and waiting, okay, next year I will be the champion. Try to train hard yourself to become a champion, okay? And with my experience, the first year that I compete, 2016, I was very, very nervous. I was completely, I don't know, I didn't remember anything, but because I was training for 4 months, every day, alone, in front of the wall, speaking to the stones there, so it was like every day the same thing, like a routine. On the stage, one time I forgot everything, but I was keep talking. So for the people, I was completely good. For myself, I was like black. So every time that you are doing training is +1 for you. Begin with the end goal in your mind. So do the manifest, create your story, make your collage in your room, but choose what you want to present and how this will help you after the competition. Why? Everybody knows Sasa says this, okay? According to my opinion, he knows what to present and how this will help him after the competition. What I mean, if I will buy from let's say Sasa, okay, because he's a really smart person for me. If I will buy from him the new tools to compete in the barista, okay, I'm competing with this. If I will buy also from you the best version of, I don't know, some tools, and then I will buy from you the best coffee, and then I have the coach, the best coach, and then I have also the best team backstage. So I have everything, but I will be the champion, and then what I have to present as a person? What's the new thing that I create? What the thing that I'm going to sell? So I spend a lot of money, okay, to be on the first place. I can do coaching, but there is my coach, so he helps me. If I don't know how to do it, so she helps me to have the best coffee. If I don't have the coffee, so I bought some parts from you. If I don't have that part, everybody will go to buy coffee from her, buy tools from you, buy some yes from them, and also tell them, okay, because you are the best team on the backstage, I would like to come with me. So what you have to sell? So if you are going, that's why I told you, I was trying to relax a bit and then to compete again. You have to compete and to get the success after the competition. So if you have created something, then you, for sure, you have to be forever in the, let's say, in the specialty coffee, because you create something, you are selling something. It's the truth. It's your concept. Make your plan and as your strategy, not only for the competition. So, as we talked again before about Sasa. Sasa, for example, had a cameraman. It's not something good. If you like to be like a marketing guy, it's very good. But for me, like a bit, I'm shy, so I don't want to have a cameraman always with me. But for Sasa, create the movie, The Coffee Man. The strategy and the plan, it was very nice. We have the success, that's why we're talking about the goal. So in our mind, we have the success, but if I will succeed, what I have to do? So you have to create the plan and your strategy. Customer experience, judges are important. Why I'm telling this? A lot of time, plenty of time actually, a lot of people, they are going to compete. After the competition, because they are getting some, let's say, bad score sheets, they are not happy with the results and all this stuff. They are trying to fight with the judges and explain them that, okay, this is wrong and I'm right. So at that time, you have an enemy. It's like most of us were working in the coffee industry, so we have some customers to serve. It's like a customer is coming to your coffee shop, and he would like to drink a coffee. How many times did you ask him, do you like it? And you are happy with the answer, no, I didn't like it. So first of all, you have to be 100% sure that even if it's a bad answer, let's say, it's not bad, you are happy with this because they are telling you the truth. If a customer is coming and telling you, I don't like this coffee, you don't have to throw the coffee, or you don't have to think, okay, I don't need this customer to my shop, but you have to think, okay, do you want to make one more to try different things to see what's happening? So this is the competition as well. So all these things coming from the customer service of the barista skills, everything coming from a coffee shop, okay? That's why the judges are important, so the customers are important for us. If we believe that we are the best, even we are in the top of the world, we have the best coffee shop, we have the best brand, even if we are believe that we are the top of the top, if we don't have customers, then we can't do anything. Okay? And then is the coffee knowledge. You have to think before I would like to be a barista in a coffee shop, or I would like to be the best barista in the world. Am I ready to be behind of the bar, or I'm ready to be on stage and to keep the trophy? To be a real ambassador of coffee? Do I have knowledge of the coffee plantation, the processing, about the technical parts, and all this stuff? It was an answer that I have made in my myself when I was competing at 2019. I said, am I ready to do this? Yes, okay, let's go. I have a lot of knowledge. I know how to train people. I know a lot of information. I have been to the farms. Okay, this never stops, but I know a few things, okay? So coffee knowledge is also for your coffee shops, because you have to serve to the people and you have to explain. Actually, you are sailors, and if you have a lot of information and you are always good on that, you will sell more things. If you know everything about your coffee, you don't have to stop at the middle of the presentation and say, sorry, it's a heirloom variety. You know this coffee. It's your coffee. You're working with this coffee every day. You are not a parrot that you're telling a story. You have created this story. So you have to be 100% about your coffee knowledge. And write down all your steps. This is what I'm doing. Step by step, write down. It's like a technician that is going to fix this television, and we have only one tool, and I'm trying to fix it. First of all, put all the tools on the on the floor, see what you need and what's not, make your plan, write the steps, and let's go. So, very fast, this is something like more an emotional thing. Do not care who is going, the most, let's say, VIP of your team. Try to get things and also to give things. If you are a giver, you will get a lot of things back. Because if I'm a coach of my team and I'm thinking about, okay, Philippos is going to get the trophy, and then nobody is looking on me. This is wrong. So you have to help them to get some things back in the future. You will reach your goals with the help of your team. For sure, you can do a lot of things alone, but actually, you need the energy. You need the team. You need people that they believe in your dream. This is also a marketing. If you have the best brand in the world, if you don't have people that they are working your brand and they are not believing your brand, then you will never have the success. Okay? To achieve your own success, try to help somebody. So if you are not ready in a competition and you are trying, okay, I would like to compete, but let's do it again and again and again. Okay, stop. And next year, help somebody that is more and better than you and is well prepared to wait for 1 year and then to go to the championship to see what's happening. Because a lot of people, even in our industry, because I have a coffee shop, they are coming in our shop. Okay, I'm a barista. Okay, let's make a coffee. They are making coffee, everything is good. Next day, today you are a waiter. No, I'm a barista. No, you are serving people. You have to know everything about what you are doing. So, first of all, try to be humble and try to about what is going on in this competition. And find a group of people that challenge you and inspire you. If you are not spending a lot of time and a lot of nights with your team, doing experiments, trying different coffees, doing a lot of cuppings, trying the differences, see what's good and what's bad, you will never understand and you will never get to the first place fast. This is my opinion. Because with my partners and my friends, first of all, we are doing a lot of, every time that we are saying something, okay, we have to try this coffee. Okay, let's go to do it now. If you are alone, you are never going to see. Okay? And read the rules. This is very important. So today I have also an analysis here. I will give to all of you, okay? But read the rules and make an analysis of everything. So read the rules and every steps that you are working, you have to write down some comments. Read the changes. If this is about competition, read what is changing and what's new, what's bad. Read form and how they scores, sensory and technically. So this is also helps you even if you are not competing. If you see what the judges are looking in a competition, you will understand why we have to be every day good barista. We have to understand why we have to work with a lot of clothes, not with only one, to clean the tray and then to clean the milk and then to clean, I don't know, the table. So we have to understand why some things are scored higher. So how is our daily life, actually? It's not the winning espresso, but it's the total point. I don't know if you have seen the movie with the Brad Pitt and being like a coach on baseball with a guy. Yes. You have to see this. So, not only in the competition, in our whole life is about points. So it's like, I remember when I was young, we have the cards and we are playing together, and I said, okay, power 94. Oh, give me your card, I win. So this is life. You have to have more points in total, no matter on something that nobody else is. So if you have a lot of total points at the end, no matter if you are the best in the espresso or in the milk, you will win. It's like a customer. So I have a big, let's say, bio, and they are coming. They are expecting to drink espresso from the world champion, blah blah blah. But I'm rude. I'm dirty. I have a lot of bad attitude and blah blah blah. So they are going to another coffee shop, but she's friendly. She's explaining everything about the coffee. She's spending more time to speak with the people. So the points, if the total points, no matter if I have more success in one thing, the more points is for her. So she's going to beat me. Okay, so in total, you have to see what score high and what score less. Espresso is higher, milk beverage is less, explanation of the signature is okay, it's better than milk beverage, so, but the professionalism is this. So you have to see what is going on. See the previous competition. It's like, this is like, fans of football have never have to see football first. So if you don't know how is this competition, how you know that you have to compete in the barista competition? It's totally different to be a barista, and it's totally different to be on the stage like competing, okay? So first of all, you have to see what's going on. Google it, you will find a lot of competitions. Nothing is new. The baristas, they believe that they are going to present something new. To present something new, you have to be the creator. If you are not the creator, it's not something new. You have seen this. So we are trillions, I don't know, billions of people. A lot of ideas, a lot of things. So nothing is new. You can change some things and you can create, let's say, a new concept for your customers, for your judges. But if you are not the creator, for sure, you're not going to present something new. Find their mistake. So you have to, we are going to open a new coffee shop together, let's say, and we are going to the area of Bangalore, and we are trying to see all the specialty coffee shops to see what is missing and what's not. So we have to pass from all of them, so we have to see all the videos of the previous competitors and see what is missing and where they are good and what they are doing bad. If you are going to see this analysis and write down this analysis, you will understand which is your best part and how you can beat them and to get more customers, more attraction from the customers, okay? So it's never like, okay, I have the money, I have the knowledge, I'm going to open a shop there. So you have to do an analysis first, okay? See what is good and what is not, what is help you and what is not. So according to your presentation, you have to see also, because we have some, let's say, period of time, like 15 minutes, you have to kick some things out and put some things in. So you have to keep the important things for like information, and you have to kick away all the bad things. I don't care if your family, I don't know, your mother grow up you like, so I don't need this story. I need informations that is very, very on the target, let's say. Like, it's very important for me. So we are going in a competition and we need the important things to hear the important things, okay? This is very important. It's not about the speech. I can give to all of you the same routine, the same speech for a barista competition. But every person is using his body, his face, his movements, everything in a different way. So for me, this, the choreography, I don't know if it's correct, but I wrote like in Greek way, is the most important thing. The movements. You will see, you have seen in a coffee shop, a lot of people they are working like this, and other people they are working very soft, they're doing steps, and in the same time they have created the same coffee, the same liquid, okay? The same amount of liquids. So first of all, you have to know everything about your space. This is your space, so you have this space and this space. So if you are taking some things from here, you are going here, and then you forgot you're going here, then you, even if you know your speech, you don't have a good choreography. You don't know about the station management. So the station management, for me, it's about, say, a short dance. So you have to do steps, soft, and a very nice movement, okay? If I didn't write this, but except of coffee and all this stuff, sometimes I'm trying to change myself, okay? Because the people they believe that they can't change, but we can change. So I went to a person that is an actor and teach some people how to become an actor, but not to become an actor, to understand how to move, not only in a competition, but how to move in a presentation and all this stuff. So he said me, okay, write down your speech. First of all, do it like the way that you want. Then, do it in pantomima. You know pantomima. Without speaking, just only the hands show me what's. You know pantomima, the game. It's a game that you have to explain something to the people only with your hand. But yes, okay. So try the second time to do this. So I was like, okay, let's do this. So I was trying to explain only with movements. And then he said me, okay, now try to do it both with your hands and the explanation, and then also with your speech. According to these things, he have done some videos, and he showed me after how is the body language. And I understood that how you said, yes, lot to move in a different way in the competition. Shit happens, and how you act is your choice. You are on stage. Something is wrong on the extraction. You have less grams in your basket, and you have seen this. And you are keep going, tamping and putting. You are not a good barista. If you are a good barista, you have to see that something is wrong, and you have to be flexible to change it at the right moment. So, for sure, you have a lot of shit that's happening also in the backstage, but you have to find a way how to fix it very fast. Don't be afraid to throw everything and start again. A lot of people, they believe that if I roast the coffee or if I will make the coffee and I serve it, it's the best coffee. It's like our mothers. My son is the best son. Okay, so because we have a concept sometimes and we believe that this is the best concept, if a lot of people, they're telling you this is not good, don't be afraid to stop this concept and start a new one, okay? So don't be like this, but be an open-minded, okay? Have always different plans. Have an A plan, a B plan, and a C plan. 100%. That's why we have spare parts like spare cups, spare doses, and spare ice inside the fridge, everything, okay? Do a lot of research of what, water. We have water. Are they, the guys, they need water, I don't know. So, do a lot of research. Don't go there because you have something that you read. Do the research if it's good or not, okay? And have an open mind and trust your team. So when they're telling you, Michalis, you are not good on this. You have to change this. Trust them, because sometimes our mind is blocked, and we have to hear some other people. Okay. This is okay. I train a lot of time. Let's put it. Okay. So, without the screen, I will tell you how I trained. For the first competition, I trained like 6 months, 2016. For the second competition, when I competed in 2019, I trained for the national 7 days, and for the world competition 15 days, honestly. But the concept, it was mine. I create everything. The research, it was research that I have done for 2 years, without writing on the speech, but I know what I was doing. I was very well prepared on speaking to the people and all this stuff. So the only thing that I have done is It's like what, for example, yoga said. And when you are wake up in the morning, or when you are doing something that is important for you, close your phone, close everything that interrupts you, and focus on your target. So if you are always training, okay, let's see what's going on Instagram. Let's see if this girl is there, or let's see if our friends is on. So you have to stop this, and you have to focus on your target. If you really want this, you have to focus on this. So close everything and focus on one thing. This is what I have done. This was my friends here. And this was the wall that I was picking alone sometimes, okay? Core values is very important for me, for the backstage and also for our works, because we believe that we have a lot of enemies. Guys, we don't have enemies. Everything is in our mind. Okay, so respect the other competitor, respect the other roaster, respect the other coffee owner, respect everybody. Nobody is going to steal from you something. Be honest, don't cheating, for sure. Tell the truth on what you're doing. Support and help other people if they need something. I still remember 2019. It was the Kenya guy, yes, I think that the guy from Kenya, that he had been to Boston and he lose all his stuff. So most of the barista, I believe that all of the barista help him with some stuff, like, okay, I give some cups, another guy gives some things, to give him some stuff to compete. So it's not let's say, it's not worth to be a bad person because you need the win. Okay? Be fair and do not fight. Also with the judges, also with your customers, also with other people. You have to be a friend of football and not a person that is supporting only one team and believe that this team is the best. So you have, first of all, you have to be a friend and supporter of the football, okay? So first of all, you have to like the competitions, and then go ahead. Be a professional and focus on your stuff. Always you have to be sure about packing and fixing everything. Always you have to be a professional about the clean, the station management and all this stuff. And you have to be 100% sure with when you are closing your eyes, where is what. So you are doing this every day. It's like working every day. If I'm working with a team in my shop that is coming to me and telling me, okay, Michalis, I don't like the cups here, I like the cups here because it helps me better. But we are a team here. Okay, we have to work with the same rules, everybody. So don't change things every day. Just try to press yourself to work like this on the stage. Okay, don't leave things in the different parts. And now I have printed this. Is from a really good friend, Rem Collins. This guy is also a sensory judge like me, with many years experience. It was helping me. No, I have printed, so you will find it also for him. He had explained very well. I was really surprised because we have a conversation about this, how they analyze the form. So if you have any questions, let me know. I will give you the form. Questions? Nothing? Tell me.
How do you
sensory skills. Sensory skills because, yes. He asked me how I improve the sensory skills. Sensory skills. We are eating every day and drinking every day a lot of things. But every day we are not thinking that we are, I don't know, we call it bulimia. I don't know, we are eating something without thinking. So we're eating something because we are thirsty. But at that moment that we are eating, we have the opportunity, because it's a free time, okay? We have the opportunity to think about what is the taste of this thing that I'm eating now. So a lot of people, they are drinking something because they are thirsty, they are eating something because they are hungry, but they never think that, okay, I'm eating strawberries. What's the taste of strawberry? So, because you asked me this, it's a really nice training for, let's say, 1 week, to press yourself, to press your mind on what you are going to eat, to think about, okay, this is the taste of strawberry. Now I'm eating strawberry. Okay. So this is the smell of. If you are not training this, you are always have a word, a phrase that, okay, I know this smell, I know this smell, I know this smell. For sure you know this smell. But you never try to press yourself to connect the smell with your mind. So everybody can do this, especially the children's. They have better smell. The women have better smell than an old guy. But according to your experience and how calm are you, how you have connect this thing, for sure you can become better on your sensory skills. Okay? Yes?
Hello. Yeah. So my doubt is how to find or build a team around yourself. You know, how to approach people to get them to work with you on this journey of yours.
To approve what?
So basically, this competition, right? You said that there needs to be a team because it will help us, right? So how do you go about building that team? Like, how do you, like, are there any pointers that you follow, or is it just friends or
No, it's
acquaintances?
not just friends. Maybe they
Okay.
are partners. There
Okay.
are a lot of people, especially there are a lot of coffee owners and a lot of let's say coffee experts that they believe in their barista. They are giving a lot of knowledge to their barista. They are trying to support their barista. But because we are living in a world of, it's not bad, but we are living in a world of money, okay? Sometimes we are not able to see what's best for ourselves instead of knowledge or to have a bigger salary. So, for example, I had a lot of options to go in another company or in a big company like Nestle, like the biggest company, because I have a really good, let's say, past of coffee. But I choose to be with a team that we don't have a lot of money, let's say. I don't have a big salary because I have my coffee. So, to have more knowledge and to have a team that supporting me and always trying to become better and better, rather than to go in a big company because I need more money. So sometimes you have to choose and to see which people will be happy when you have the trophy on your hands, and which people will be jealous and they will use you. Okay? I don't know if I help you. For sure, the people that they are from the beginning with you, they will be always happy even if you are not talking anymore. Okay? Just a bit disappointed. You said some, nah, yes. You can ask anything, not only about the competition.
So I have a query. Can we use two different blends for espresso and milk in the competition, or is it recommended?
You can use anything that you want, but if you are going to use a blend, you have to explain to the judges why, how, and what. So why you choose to compete with a blend, how you are doing your blend, and what's happening after. So usually when we are using a blend, we're explaining the story from the past to the future. Or we're explaining the story that a good barista is about sensory experience. And for sure, he have to know how to blend the coffee. So what's blend? For a big company, is a man or a group of people that they are in a room, they are trying a lot of different options, and they choose the best one. So if you have this ability and this knowledge to create the perfect blend, it means that you are a good barista. So there are a lot of competitors that compete with different coffees, and they blend it on stage. This is very good for me. This is, actually for me, this is a barista.
You use 2 blends?
Eh?
Did you use 2 blends?
Not at that moment, because I have done our own fermentation with the producer. I have been in Panama, and I stayed there for a month to create something new. So it was one coffee.
Okay, and my second question is related to the first one. So when we are using 2 different blends, are we allowed to carry 2 grinders, or are we allowed to carry our own grinders there on the stage?
Yes, according to that's why I told you before that you have to read the rules. According to the world, they have some specific rules. According to the nationals, you have to ask them, are we going according to the rules of World Championship, or what's going about the grinders? So according to the rules of the world, you can bring your own grinder, but even if they are going to open it, you have to leave them to check if even the birds inside are the same. So if you have the same grinder, there is no problem at all. You can bring your own grinder from another country, and you can do whatever you want. My experience is that I never took a grinder, because I didn't have the money to pay for an extra bag. So I chose, okay, the grinder is the same. I will grind some coffee to take all the aromas, and then this grinder with this code is mine. So I will compete with this.
Thank you. The last question related to the sheet that you showed us just now about the sensory
This.
sheet,
Eh?
with lots of explanation from your friend, yes?
This is what I'm going to do.
Can we get a copy or something out of this?
Yes, this is for you.
Okay.
And also, I think that, yes, thank you. So this is also, you can find it on internet, I think.
Yeah, I saw a documentary video of Sasa Sestich. In that, he was carrying a lot of grinders and stuff from his own country. That's why that question has popped up in my mind to get clear.
100%, you have to do this. But, for example, he said the story about the milk and all this stuff. I don't know if this kind of products could be safe if you are traveling for 34 or 35 hours to another place, and to be stable on the taste. So I'm not 100% sure that these products will be okay in another country. Even the water is totally different. Even they have a filtration, and you have the same TDS here in India, the same TDS in Greece, and the same TDS in Boston. The taste of the water is totally different, and the taste of the espresso is totally different. even the altitude. So next year we are going to Busan, okay, for the world competition. If we check the altitude of the Busan and I don't know the altitude, it's close to the sea. This means that we have to go with the machine on the sea and make the training. No. So more or less, for sure you have to bring some stuff, but about the milk, I believe that you have to be flexible because sometimes, for example, if you are going to Australia, you can import some products like this.
Apart of coffee machine and grinder, what all do WCE provides to the competitor if they are not carrying anything with them?
Grinders, machine, the water, all of them, they have the same water. You can't change the filter baskets. All of them, they have the same. Nothing else.
So can we adjust the time, the temperature of a machine before a competition?
You can change the temperature from 91 to 96, but just this, you can change about the materials, you can't change anything. You can take off the filter basket and put your filter baskets. It's fixed. Like, so this is the machine, you are competing with this, and you can change only the temperature, not the flow, nothing.
Last question. So, it's about a milk. The milk that we have in our country has a 2 days of shelf life, right? And the milk that I saw in UK, it's again a fresh milk, but that has 5 days shelf life. How do you handle that? Because I'm sure milk plays a biggest role when you are preparing a coffee and serving to the judges. It's with the milk. The milk that you're practicing on in your country, I wouldn't say it is impossible, but it is not recommended to carry it for a longer shelf life because taste will be changed. I'm not looking for an answer. I'm just looking for a suggestion. What do you do? What do you suggest in that case?
It's a bit difficult, for sure, because I know how's your milk. The only thing that you can do is that to pasteurize your milk. There are a few ways to pasteurize, like with Thermomix or with boiling and all this stuff. To, let's say, to create a better version like the milk from UK. But most of the people, they are competing now with a milk which is lactose free and with a shelf life of like 1 month, maybe more. But I know what do you mean. The problem is that here you are using always the fresh milk. It's 3 or how many days? 2 days. You don't have any milk that is more, huh? The UHT, but not mixing with water. Okay, the UHT, it's a good. I think that most of the milk, the fresh milk that they are calling in Europe, is UHT, because they have a life between 2 to 3 months.
The milk we have, UHT milk in our country, it gives very much a powderish taste. I'll try to get it tomorrow to your stall. You can try and make a difference between fresh and the UHT milk. The moment you prepare a cappuccino and the moment you are serving it to the customers, with a very immediate moment, the froth gets separated. When you are having it, more of a milk, you are finding it powderish and very heavy.
So
it is staying on your palate.
Then you have to do on the way that a lot of people they are doing, a lot of competitors. You have to be there before of your competition, like at least 5 days before, to see which milk is better for you.
And do we get a time to do practice or research in case if we are there for 5 days before?
For sure, if you are going like a champion of India in another place, you have a lot of friends to contact in that place. I need a space to rent a space for 1 hour per day to have a training, or I need just a place to put the machine because I know the distributors. So you can find a solution for sure, 100% sure. But you don't need a lot of days. You just need 5 days before not the start of the competition, but before the training stage and all this stuff, just to find a few things.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi. So I have a question regarding the milk again. A few years ago, the concept of freeze distilled milk was introduced on the world stage. And after that, I'm seeing a lot of finalists presenting the freeze distilled milk. So I want to know, what kind of milk beverage are the judges looking for? What textures, what flavors, so that we can approach, we can choose the milk accordingly?
For sure, freezing distillation is a good choice of a milk, okay? Because it becomes full body with a lot creamy and velvety texture, and it's very, very sweet. And if you have a fermented coffee, you can get a lot of different kind of flavors. So you can get flavors of like ice cream. So you can explain the vanilla taste like vanilla ice cream, or you can explain the let's say the lemon like a lemon pie, lemon tart. So the body and the texture helps you to give more, let's say, better details to the judges. The judges, they would like to have the balance. That's why I gave you this. So if you see, even in the espresso, you will see that there is accuracy of taste descriptors and accuracy of tactile. Okay? What means? I'm going to a competition and I'm giving to the judges, you will get flavors of strawberry, vanilla, and I don't know, apple. And the judges are finding everything, all the descriptions that I gave. So they have to give me 3, the maximum. If of what I have said, they didn't find anything, then it's a disaster on the scores. Because this is according to what I'm promising to them. And then you have, under this box, you have the taste experience and the tactile experience. So if you read about experience here, experience taste, the balance of the basic taste, how well taste, aftertaste, and aromas fit together and complement on one and another. Okay, clarity and complexity of aromas are award higher score. Negative attributes will reduce the score. So in this form, that's why I give you this form. You can understand everything. Actually, it's very easy to find this in the rules and the regulation. But as I told you before, most of the people, they are expecting to have everything in their hands and not doing a lot of work. So this, for sure, if you are going to compete, will help you a lot to understand what they are asking for you. Okay. So, for example, in the visual appeal, what's wrong? The bubbles, the scene, the contrast of milk and crema of the espresso, the definition, where is your heart, let's say, the balance and the symmetry. So it's very simple. And if you understand how they score your milk beverage or your espresso or your signature beverage, you will understand how you can get high scores. And this is not only for a competition, it's also for the daily life of a barista.
And
Tell me.
You just mentioned about bubbles.
Yes.
So having a microfoam with less bubbles important in the evaluation, or like how is bubbles evaluated?
It's just on the visual. On the
Yeah,
visual.
but having it less is better, or having it consistent across the present, like the beverage.
Usually we don't have a lot of competitors that they are doing bubbles. But
Exactly.
if you will see also with your eyes the bubbles, or even if it's not creamy, but it's like, let's say, crispy.
Okay.
So you will understand that it's bubbles inside. But as I told you before, we're talking about boxes. So this is about the visual. So visuals means only what I have seen. I can score something. I can give you as a judge a comment. You have bubbles on the visual because I tasted in my first sip. It's wrong. Because this is visual.
Hi. So I just want to understand, how would you go about choosing a coffee for your competition? Because this year, in my example, I started with 5 different coffees that I had in our roastery, and I started to narrow down with them. But I really was leaning towards the direction of which one was scoring the highest on a SEA cupping sheet. But then when it came to brewing it, my coffee was not very forgiving with me, and it only was shining in a very small window of 23 to 24 seconds. So with extraction, I mean, I could nail it, but it was not forgiving at all.
So let's go again back to the page. Okay. So you have to think how is to be a judge. So you have in front of you the experience taste, okay? And we are again read all these things. The balance of the basic taste. What's the basic taste? Acidity, bitterness, sweetness. So according to the basic taste, you have to find the balance, okay? Let's see the next one. How well taste, aftertaste, and aromas fit together in a complement in one to other. I can explain you with one phrase. Did you change your face when you drink a sip? So, when you are drinking a coffee, and you are changing your face like, so it's very acid or it's very bitter. If you are changing your face, that means that something is very good or something is very bad. So if you are changing a bit your face in the first sip of evaluation, you will understand that the thing that you are serving is not good. No matter about the, let's say, the raw profiling, but even about the fermentation, about everything. Okay, so about this, I can tell you that if you are drinking a coffee and you are changing your face, for sure, it's not a good coffee. Okay, something is wrong. Then the clarity and the complexity. What's mean clarity and complexity? So I'm giving to you a coffee that's very fruity with a lot of papaya taste and citrus and lemon and all this stuff. Clarity means if I will give you a few descriptions about the flavors, you have to easily figure out and find this on your cup. So if as a judge I taste the coffee that you gave to me and I can understand the strawberries easily, I can understand the cocoa aftertaste, I can understand the milk chocolate, I can understand also the pineapple. So I have also fruity, also let's say chocolate taste. So if I can easily find this inside my espresso, then this espresso will get high points of of scores. Okay? Negative, everybody can understand this. Negative attributes reduce the scores, for sure. If you have chlorogenic acids inside, if you have, let's say, over roasted, and if you have all this stuff, for sure, it's not a good coffee. And then is the overall. The overall means if you change your face again. But if you are going to make a cupping, first of all, about the espresso, you have to look the complexity. So you are looking to get a lot of different kind of flavors. Okay. Usually they are looking for fruity nose. Everybody knows that. Okay. Usually they are looking for fruity nose, but not on the alcoholic side, not winey things, because a lot of fermentation they are going on that way. So we don't need to be to get a lot of alcohol, let's say, taste. We need balance of acidity. So we need fruity notes, we need juicy acidity, and we need the complexity. So when we're doing the cupping, we're trying to find a coffee that's giving a lot of different flavors, and then we have the ability to change a bit on the body or on the, let's say, the aftertaste and all stuff according to the roast profile that we're using. So if we have a complexity and the clarity when we are doing the cupping, then for sure we have a really good coffee to compete. But don't looking for high acidities and high, let's say, fermented things. They are not able to drink all this kind of coffees. So I don't think that we have a lot of time to talk about this, but 100% sure that if you read very well this and you understand what the judges are looking for, because you compete. If you look what are the judges are looking for in your competition, you will understand what's your mistakes and what's your good things, because always we have a few of good things that we're presenting. And then you have always to look on the score sheet. On the bottom here, they are writing 0 to 6. Okay, so 0 is unacceptable. Acceptable, 1. Average, good is 3. Very good is 4. Excellent is 5. Extraordinary is 6. Then, from 0 to 3. Accurate, accuracy, sorry. None to evaluate, not very accurate, somewhat accurate, very accurate. So, you don't have to think like which is the right number. You have to think about, okay, is this thing that I'm drinking now good? Is it very good? Is it excellent? Or is it extraordinary? Or is it unacceptable? So you have to think the word, and then you know the point. You understand what I mean? So a lot of people, they're, okay, I will put it 3. Yes, but what's 3? Is good? Is it good for you? Is it very good? Is between? You can put 3.5. So judging is not something that is very, very, let's say, unique and hard. You have to relax and to leave your logic to come out. Okay? Is what I told you before. If you are changing your face or not. Questions?
You said that, sorry. On the workflow side of things, you said that what the judges are trying to evaluate closely replicates what a barista does on a daily basis, right? So I've seen baristas usually use scales or the flow that is shown on the espresso machines, like how many mLs of espresso has been the output.
Exactly, yes.
But on the in the event, in the competition, you can use a scale, but you don't have time as a metric that is shown on the machines.
Yes.
So what is your suggestion? Should we always use scales? Because the time I competed, I saw many different takes. People were using, some of them were using scales, and some of them were just going by the time of things.
My suggestion is to use a scale with a timer.
Okay.
Because according to the different flow and the different seconds and the different everything, you have totally different flavors of what you have drink on the backstage. When you are trying to make your menu and when you are trying to make your the flavor characteristic of your coffee and give this character, because you are going on the stage and you are giving some description to the judges. This description is coming from the backstage. So if you don't have the same extraction, then it's a disaster for your espressos. My opinion is to use the scales and also the timer of the scales. I didn't use the scales because I was there with the cups that I'm working every day, 5 years in a row. So I was with the cups that I'm serving espresso in my shop 5 years. I was there with one scale that I have seen that my coffee is the same weight and the same seconds at the practice. So I was 100% sure that the taste will be okay. But I'm suggesting you to compete with scales.
Okay. One more question
Yes.
that I have. On the sensory part of things for espresso, what is more valuable? The notes, the accuracy of the notes, or the complexity of the coffee? Should my coffee be more complex in terms of, should it have more characteristics, more notes, and or can it be simple and I could be just very accurate about
Do
the
you
notes?
remember what I said before about the total
Yeah.
score?
Yeah.
Okay, so here is from 0 to 3. So if I get 3 plus 4, I will get 12 points, okay? Here, the taste experience, if I get 6 plus 3, I will get 18 points. So actually, you need the complexity, you need to give some flavor characteristic and flavor profile about your coffee, but it's better to have a coffee that is 1, 2, 3, 4, rather than to have a coffee that with a lot of complexity, with 6 things, and you don't know even if the judges will be complicated to find it or not. So you have to be smart how to choose your coffee according to the score sheets. So it's better to have a coffee with 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Easily to find, easily to the balance.
Thank you.
Okay? So I don't know if you have any questions. Thank you very much for your time. Yes, I will be here as well at the. Yes, I'm not finished. I will be at the Capic solution as well if you want to speak more. I don't want to, because there is another person that is going to make a competition, a presentation. This is because of my brother, because I lost it from cancer this February. He did never give up till the last moment. So what I would like to pass to you from him is, no matter what you believe, do never stop trying your best version for your dream, because this is the most important thing, and the life is once. So don't keep a lot of things locked inside your mind and tell to yourself, okay, I will do it next year. I will do it. So try to do everything that makes you happy. Okay. ask me now. Thank you very much. Thank you. Tell me.
Yeah, so my question is that in the signature beverage, they are looking at creativity, synergy, presentation, taste, everything. So how do you approach the signature beverage? Is it the concept first or the taste first?
If you read the rules about the signature beverage, they are writing A and B create the C. You have to talk now. Huh?
No, you can.
Okay, sorry. So A and B create C. So if I will put, if I create a signature that is vanilla, chocolate, and my coffee have pineapple and mango, and I'm giving to the judges something that the description is mango, pineapple, what I said, papaya, no, I guess, chocolate and vanilla, so it's the same. The scores that they will give to me will be very, very low, because the signature beverage is like a menu on a coffee shop. You are going in a coffee shop and you are trying to try something like a cocktail with different taste, not with the taste that they will put inside and mixing. So you are trying to try that something is different, and always you are keeping in your mind the taste that you have never get before. So if you are make for them something with 3 or 4 ingredients with different tastes, and you create a different flavor, then you will score higher. About the creativity, because I think that now the creativity is not anymore inside, I'm not sure. They changed the creativity and they have done very well, because nothing is new, I told you. So it's the accuracy of the description that we are giving, well explained. So if I can do it at my home, if you are giving me all the information that I need to create the ingredients, okay? Introduce and prepare. How you introduce this liquid and how you prepare it, okay? And then it's a taste experience. So now the form is very, very clear and easy to understand. Okay? Yes, you have to talk. Thank you very much for your time, honestly.
So thank you very much, Mr. Michalis. It was a wonderful session and a wonderful thought that you shared with your brother. So thank you very much. With this, we come to the end of today's information-packed sessions that we went through. So may I please request Mr. Mandapa to please give away the memento to Mr. Michalis.
I'm sorry I didn't see you.
No.
But thank you very much.
Thank you so much for the invitation. And I'm really happy being here again. Yes.
Thank you.
I really love India, and I have been in a temple because I like the religion. So I have been in a temple, and it was I bought a book last time. I read the book about everything about the culture. So I'm really happy that I've been here today. I'm really sad that I'm leaving tonight, but
I wish you could have stayed. You should see him behind the espresso counter. I've seen him in a barista battle which they had in
Yes.
Budapest. He's amazing. He's got flair and he's got character. So anyway, thank you, Michalis. Thank you, all of you all. I'm sure you'll enjoy the session.
thank you so much once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man.